My queen, so this is the finished product. Hope you like it. Yeah, so if you are a new subscriber, hello, welcome, how you doing? If you are new to my channel and are not yet a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Just join the family. You're gonna love it here. If you are one of my OG subscribers, what it do? Thank you guys for returning. And yeah, this is the finished product. And this is just a video showing you guys how I achieved my glowy skin for the summer using my L.A.Girl Pro Foundation, the regular L.A.Girl Pro Foundation in the shade Rich Cocoa. Yeah, so if you guys want to see how I achieved this look, then just stay tuned. Ladies, so have our hair pulled back and we are getting ready to apply this foundation. So today we will be using the L.A.Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade Rich Cocoa. This shade is a bit dark for me. I probably need to go a shade, just one shade lighter, but I'm the type, I like to use darker foundations because then I can easily fix them with concealer to fit my shade better rather than going in with something so light and having to darken it. It's easier to lighten something than it is to darken. So this is where we are. So I've already prepped moisturized my skin with the Pond's Dry Skin Cream. This is, I swear by this. I love this stuff. If you have dry skin, even if you have oily skin, I have combination skin because my T-zone is very disrespectful. But anybody can use this. I let that sit for a while, and I don't have any moisturizing primers, and today's video is basically about glowy foundation, glowy skin. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go in with that moisturizer that I made with my broken highlighter. So we're done with that. And next we're going to move on with our primer, and I'm just going to take the L.A.Girl Pro Prep Primer, HD Primer. And this one I believe is silicone based. Yeah, this one is silicone based. And it's just a smoothing primer. Today we're just gonna smooth this canvas out. But as you can see, the middle of my face is really the area where I really like to smooth. And as you can see, good Lord, your girl is blurred. Look at that. She is blurred, honey. Yes. So now we're going to go in with our sponge. Sponge. Good spongety sponge. Actually, I think I want to use one of my wedge sponges. One of these. Yeah, just a regular wedge sponge. And we are just going to press all of this into the skin. still blurred afterwards. See? So, dark spots. Now we're going to color correct. And for some reason, I don't have any doggone concealers that are from L.A. Girl. Like, because I wanted to do the concealer, the foundation, you know, all of that. But I don't have any concealers that are highlighting. I have concealers that are for contour and bronzing and stuff. But I don't have anything for highlighting in L.A. Girl, which is crazy to me. So we're going to just have to use something else for concealer today. But I do have the L.A. Girl Pro color corrector and orange corrector. So we got that. And we're gonna let that sit, and then we're gonna come back. Yeah, we're just gonna let this sit for a minute, and then we're gonna come back and blend it out. So I already blended out our orange corrector, and now we're gonna go in with the foundation. And for this, I believe I'm gonna use a sponge. I'm gonna go in with our foundation. I like to use the L.A. Girl foundation with the sponge because it is really glowy, dewy. So go in with another pump. And as you can see, this foundation is quite liquidy. And I don't ever count my pumps because I never just go in with like a full thing. I always just go like that. And it squirts out just, you know, what I need. So. And this foundation is really red. It's really red. It's not really showing up red on camera, but it is extremely red when I first put it on. For me, this foundation is, for me, it's pretty full coverage because, like I told you guys before, I don't have a lot of blemishes and acne and hyperpigmentation. I just have those dark circles under my eyes and around my mouth. So it's pretty full coverage for me, but I mean for the average person, I say it's medium to buildable. That's what I would say. It's medium to buildable. But you see how it gives your skin this beautiful fresh glow. And it really just looks like you're glowing from the inside. Look at it. It's just gorgeous. I love the finish. I love. So, foundation is done. Now we're going to move on to concealer. And I'm going to use something I haven't used in quite some time. And that is my Maybelline Cream to Powder foundation. And it is in the color Spiced Almond. And I actually like to use this, especially when I use this foundation, because like I said, it is a cream to powder. So I just like to take this on a concealer brush, and this is from Style Studio. And first I like to go along my nose, and that just helps in with contouring your nose if you're going to contour your nose. I think that color is really pretty too. I think it goes really well with this color foundation. So now we're just going to take our sponge and pinch it a little bit and blend that. And I usually don't like taking my concealer all the way up because I already have a really round face, and this extends your face outward. And my face don't need to be extended nowhere. So and there we have that. So now we're going to do the other side. Okay. Now we are done with concealer, and honestly, I really do not feel like cream contouring today. So what I am going to do is actually take contour palette, the powder one from Black Radiance and medium to dark, and I actually want to try something different. I actually want to take this powder here in the middle, says sculpt under it, and I actually want to see how that would look if I set my concealer with it. For it to be as light as it is in the pan, it's really not light at all. Next, what I want to do is take the dark powder from the same contour kit, powder kit, and I want to just slightly contour, slightly bronze. Alright, now we're going to do blush and our highlight. And for blush, we are going to use our Dreamy Matte Blush Palette from Starry from our beauty supply store. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah. So we're going to take this color. I think I just want to use that one. And there we are. There we have our blush. I love blush. I absolutely love blush. And before we spray our face, before we put on a highlight, we're going to spray our face. And when I want to do a dewy look, then I really like to use I use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Spray. That's what it looks like. And then you're going to take your sponge and just dab that in. My highlighter on, and today I'm going to use my ZULU palette, my Juvia's, for my highlight. But we're going to use this shadow right here as our highlight. That is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And when you turn to the front, you can see the pink. Yeah, you can really see the pink. I love it. Okay, just so you can see the difference. That is without the highlighter, and this is with the highlighter. I absolutely love that, because depending on how you turn, you can see that pink in there, and it sort of works as a blush as well. Oh, I just love it. I love it. I'll be so glad when I get rid of these wipes because they shed so bad. It's ridiculous. So I honestly don't know. I don't even know what type of lip goes with this type of look. I don't know. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish up my eyes and then come back with the finished product.